Hey everybody, welcome back to D-Zoned. Let's Wadinate ourselves. That sounds lewd. Kinda, sorta, I don't know. Anyway, LAZ-DD01, and this does have a text file. So, here we go. This is LAZ-DD01 by William Bingham, also known as Lazarus. Oh, Laz, I don't know. Additional thanks to, or credits to, Pandora for ideas, feedback, and testing. Description: designed for Deathmatch, layout inspired by Dead Simple, level 7 of Doom 2. Best if used with the DM 2.0 option. All weapons present except the BFG 9000. Has no place in Deathmatch. You just wait for the person to fire and then you run past them. It's actually, in many situations, it's actually pretty easy to avoid getting hit by it, but whatever. BFG wasn't well understood back then, I guess. Anyway. Map 1, single player yes, co-op yes, deathmatch yes, difficulty yes, new sounds and graphics no and no. And let's go ahead and give this one a spin, because supposedly it does have single player support. We'll see how good that is. Alright, nice tall room. Oh, for the love of... There we go. Let's go ahead and take that. So weapons are very accessible, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. There's 51 enemies. That's a pretty... Excuse you. Showed him who's boss. Yeah, we got plenty of shotgun ammo. We're good. Okay, sure. Seems a little small to have 51 enemies, though. I don't know. The exit door is just easily accessible. I mean, it's kind of expected. What are these white lines here? There's just like... I don't know. Alright, well... Let's just continue, I guess. There's multiple... Nope, there's just different doors. I'd say this music is, maybe goes a bit too hard for this. I don't know. Now... Oh, hi there. Wonder what caused that to open. Maybe a random line death? That'd be a bit of a strange decision, I suppose. Oh, come on. Can you just die? Thank you. I gotta be right on a grid line here. Yeah, block map line is right here. Explains a lot. I mean, normally you don't have a demon that takes like 3 SSG blasts to go down. Let's see if anything else opened up. Just go ahead and grab all this fine mess. So, exit. That is the one that I went through. Good. Still wondering, maybe it was this... I don't know. Just cross all these line deaths just in case they open something up. Wait. Oh, that's random. I hear an arch file. Okay. Where are you? There you are. Alright. I'm gonna need you to just run ahead of everybody. I mean, the ammo's kind of nice. Come on. Mm-hmm. Okay, that was close. There we are. Alright, that was easy. Ish. I don't know if I'm gonna have the ammo to deal with this, though. I mean, decided to throw a bunch of barons into the mix. That doesn't help. Although I do have Berserk, so, don't have a whole lot of health available, though. Just kind of weaken these guys as much as I can, then I'll... trying to get into a position where if one of them dies, I end up hitting something behind them. Fuck you. That was a high damage roll, too. Oh, we have a Megasphere. That's fine. So, 3 secrets total. Oh yeah, that's right. I was triggering all these just in case any of these were line defs. I also have this area. Oh, great. You know, I was kind of expecting maybe a little more than that. Oh. Oh, there we go. Silly me. Alright. Time to use a decent weapon against these fellas. Alright, so this is another good example of a map that probably shouldn't have labeled itself as single player capable. This doesn't really play very well in single player, let's be honest. So we supposedly have a... Okay, you just press that one. Oh, it's so inconsistent. I mean, it's just... I don't know. It's playable, I guess. Also, very nice unmarked secret. Although it's marked on the map, so I guess I can't complain too much. And that was a pain elemental. Great, my favorite. Let me just go ahead and take this. I'm just gonna do this one a favor and not give it a score because this really just... It was not meant to be a single player map. I mean, that much is obvious. I really don't know why some of these map authors just kind of have this insistence on... Oops. I don't know why some of these map authors just insist on labeling things as being single player compatible when they're clearly not. I mean, they are, but it's like in that case, you just run to the exit. I mean, that's all you got to do. And then just like getting all the kills and stuff, it really just doesn't... It's just they took a deathmatch map, they added monsters to it, and then just to tick a box. And I don't think that's the right approach. I mean, I think time has proven more and more that there does need to be some sort of distinction between single player and deathmatch. Because generally speaking, the only maps that work particularly well, in my opinion, are things like E1M1, where it's a relatively constricted layout, little bit of non-linearity, and even that, I mean, they had to modify E1M1 to make it better for deathmatch. A lot of people like to cite, map 1 of Doom 2, but I don't think that one's really all that great. There's just like a lot of choke points and just areas where you could just get completely blocked off. I don't know. I think Quake had the right idea when they put a very, very solid divide between the two. But anyway, I digress. No rating for that one. It wasn't a terrible map or anything like that, but I don't know. Like I said, if it were me, I would just call it a deathmatch map and call it a day. But anyway, let's move on to the next one. MARBLE1. I wonder if it has a marble motif. If it doesn't, if it doesn't, applause to the author. Alright, Hall of Marble 1.1, MARBLE1.WAD by Marcus... Whalen? I'm really not sure. Mostly a single player or cooperative level, but can also make a good deathmatch. I have spent most of the time trying to make it look good rather than make it difficult to complete, but don't expect it to be easy. Version 1.1 has a few changes in the design, nothing drastic, just to make the things you find more in proportion to how much you have to work to get there. Blah. Couldn't read that for some reason. Alright, so this is an E1M1 replacement. Single player, co-op, deathmatch, and difficulty. Yes, 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 yes. New sounds, graphics, and music. No, no, no. No demos replaced. New level from scratch, 40+ hour build time, and it used DO 5.21 GCC and BSP 1.2x. No known bugs. So let's go ahead and give this bad boy a shot. I also forgot, in the last one, the map theme was Lysithia by Kevin Hez, and the intermission was Nito by Jeremy Doyle. In this one, it's going to be Death's Toll for the music replacement, and Yuletide for the intermission, both by Stewboy. And we've got Marble. we definitely have marble. And these kind of smell like the 4-player starting locations. Right, do any of these do anything? Actually, let's take a look at the map. I think this was just meant to show the sky. Kind of an odd approach, though. I mean, usually they try to make something that looks a little bit more open or just reveal the sky and that's it. Just a little strange to have this very tight, closed-in space that kind of leads to nothing. Alright. Oop. Glad I checked that one. Wow, we're on a roll here. I'm letting the 90s vibes flow through me, I guess. What we got here? Okay. Oh. I don't know if I'd like sitting on a marble sofa. That seems to me like it'd be a little bit unpleasant. But, hey, you do you, I guess. Maybe demonic glutes are just so soft that it doesn't matter what they sit on. Whoa, someone forgot to set that as impassable. Oopsies. So, yellow door there. Now, what do we got? Okay, so this is overlooking that area we were just in. Nice lighting. There we are. That is mandatory progression, I think. It's not immediately flagged as a secret. Oh, that's a lot of switches. I'm assuming this is all for the prison cells. Why would you allow the... Okay, no, these are just open. Got it. Again, nice lighting. The light just kind of shining through. Straight line, it's a bit simplistic, but yeah, you know. Effort was put into it. Plus, it was a lot harder to, oh, piss. It was a lot harder to split sectors and things like that with older editors than it is with Doom Builder. So that was probably more of a practical... Oh, that's a lot of wasted ammo. And I don't have Berserk. Lost Souls are just such an ammo sink. I mean, get them to infight to some extent, but how much time do I want to spend doing that? Especially when they just fly out anyway. Because they're bastards. Hateful, hateful little bastards. Alright, well this is a pleasant room. Nice little coppery smell permutating it. See, that's kind of unfortunate, because, I mean, for green armor, there's a lot of ammo used for green armor. Is that... Okay. Ooh, I'm so ready to rewind right now. That's bullshit. You don't put barons this early in the level and the player only has a pistol and a shotgun and no berserk. Okay. Let's try this one. Alright, I get the idea. Don't hit the switches. It's not worth it. Not until I get some better weapons. Oh, dining hall. Nice. Don't... Oh no, not a dining hall. It's some sort of bedding. Oh, this is cozy. I mean, at least it's... It looks like it'd be a little bit rough to sleep on, but I mean, at least it's a little better than a marble sofa. So, I don't know. You do you, I suppose, but... This is pretty much just like... Kind of almost looks like it's meant to be a sort of living space. For the demons! So what we got here? Ooh, a bigger bedroom. With a empty closet. Curious. Doom Cute intensifies. But yeah, with these bedrooms... Oh, we got 3 in here. See, these actually look like they have some sort of cloth. not too shabby. Medikit in the closet. And here's the dining hall. Here we are. Really? Nice. Yeah, see, this is the thing, is it's somewhat skeuomorphic, but it's not, like... It's got some of the Doom cute. Oh, okay. So now we're... So this kind of just takes us into the secret area. That's... It's a bit odd, but, you know, I'll take it. Alright, so now I'm thinking I have enough ammo for some of those switches. Let's go and grab this first. So, why not hit... Maybe not the one with the barons, because I just don't want to deal with that. Also check the ones on the other side, I suppose. So we got these 3 doors here? What? Oh, 3 switches. Okay. Wonder if it's just one of those things where you're sort of expected to hit the switches in a particular order. Because, I mean, the ones on this side are perfectly doable. And they do seem to give you the ammo that you need to clear out... Oh, the chainsaw, my favorite. To clear out the ones on the other side. Still, I don't know, this isn't particularly great. So we got 1 box of shells there. Random scattered shotguns in our forecast. I do see rockets in there, so maybe there's a launcher. I didn't actually look into this one. I mean, if I can even walk past those barons, and even if there's a rocket launcher in that one, wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, it's one thing too, is like with the chainsaw. No chainsaw, or no rocket launcher in here. But, yeah, it's like with the chainsaws, it seems like it'd be an attractive weapon, you know, stun lock them, but... Are you really going to bet, like, either a 64 damage chomp or an 80 damage scratch on it consistently stun locking one of these barons or cacos? No, because that's almost never going to happen. So I wasn't quite where I thought I was. The reason Berserk works is that you can just duck, like, kind of duck in and dip out really quickly. And if you get a certain rhythm going, you can do it pretty consistently. But the chainsaw, you don't get any of that. So, no, and no weapons. So, even... There you are. Get out of there, you son of a bastard. Son bastard. There we go. Anyway, yeah. The chainsaw, you have really no guarantee of anything happening. Like, that's kind of the argument I've made a few times, is the chainsaw would actually be useful if it would, like, up to a certain point, if it had the ability to stun lock enemies. Because you figure, one, that doesn't really protect you against... Nope, no ammo there. It doesn't really protect you against... Yeah, I think I'm outside of the hearing distance for that. But if there's more than one enemy in the room, and really there probably should be, it's not going to help you. However, if you're facing like one single Baron, if you manage to whittle it down that much, then it's actually going to be a pretty... Oh, hello. It's actually going to be a pretty nice boon. Saves some ammo, gives a little bit of utility. And this is what you probably should have found first. Okay, pro tip. Again, nice lighting. Actually does this into multiple rooms. Yeah, very nice job. The visuals in this are quite nice overall. That was definitely a secret. I'm trying to figure out what those 2 switches in here did. Alright, well anyway, let's go back over here, just in case something opened up like this, perhaps. But anything over yonder. I think the only thing I really take issue with in this room is that, one wall over here, but it is kind of marked on the map. And it has a different texture. So, I guess I'm semi-indifferent when it comes to that. Well, this doesn't look very marble. This kind of looks somewhat ash-wally. Well, thank goodness this does appear on the map. Alright. Although that would be an interesting approach to, make this entire area dark. Kind of force the player to maybe use markers. Where do my people even know you can do that? I remember the first time I used it on the channel, somebody was really surprised because they didn't know it was a Doom feature. So, I don't know. It's not really something you normally need to use, but it does come in handy sometimes. Alright, so I think we only have this area to deal with here. Ooh, spooky exploration. And also, just to kind of emphasize that music is important when it comes to these levels. Imagine playing this with... oh, you bastard. I was trying to talk. Hello? Anyway. Damn it. Could not see him at all. But anyway, just imagine at Doom's Gate playing through this. Yeah, I wouldn't really have the same vibe. Oh my god, what is with my nukage rhythm? It's horrendous, man. Also, it kind of feels like I should have a chain gun by now. Especially considering how many bullets I have, and I don't think really any WAD author intends for players to use the pistol. At least not this far in. So I wonder if that's another secret I missed. And we do have 6 secrets left. So you never know. Alright, so I'm not sure what that switch did. I found one of the things it did. Yay. Jeez, oh man. It's one of those things where the darkness level is just right so that I really can't see. Oh, probably brings me out there. Yippers. But yeah, the level of brightness was just right so I couldn't see the Spectre at all. I was just basically shooting towards him because I knew he was there. Fun. So, yellow key is acquired. That gives us bit of... Okay, yeah. Bit of a direction on where to go. Oh, hi there. Hi there. How you doing there, kid? Sorry, I'm feeling a little goofy. God. Please like and subscribe. So anyway. Rockets. I don't trust this. Supposedly those aren't doors, but... Well, this looks kind of big. Oh. You know, I gotta say, I think the whole Baron... Oh. Well, that was sneaky. But anyway, I think the whole Baron reveal would have worked better if we didn't see Barons in a previous part of the map. We still have rockets. It kind of makes things a bit nicer. And one more. Sorry, 2 more. 3 more. Right. Now for you guys. We took care of the small imps, or the regular imps. Let's take care of the big imps. Also known as doors with hit points. Or walls with hit points, depends on how you want to put it. Okay, that was really cool. Nice work. Alright, one more. Ow. Yeah, that's a badass door. Gotta say. Okay, so we're in a crypt now. I'd say if there's really any complaint I have, it's... Oh, the exits are... Wait a minute. One of them's is fake, I think. What does this one do? Alright, that was pretty tame. Still, pretty well played. And that one's real. So, yeah. I mean, if that were a death trap, I probably would have complained, because that would have been BS. But, yeah, that was exactly as nasty as it needed to be. Still some kills left, still some secrets. So we're going to spend a little more time in here and see if we can figure all that stuff out, shall we? And if all else fails, there's this little thing called IDDT that can kind of come in handy. But yeah, this whole thing is very monochromatic as far as texturing goes. I mean, it's well done. The textures are generally, well, I say that as I look at this, generally well aligned. But, yeah, I don't know. It's just everything's kind of the same. As far as stuff like this could be kind of rectified by having like a little, oh, like with this, for instance, have like a little metal panel here to just kind of break them up. Because it's not, they're vertically misaligned, as you can see there. But if you have something breaking it up, then yeah. See, because it's a line going down the stairs, just not between the two rooms. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on. And all that good stuff. So, yeah, I remember when I hit these switches here, it sounded like there was something kind of to my left that opened up. So, a couple things I'm going to try. I'm going to try running in here. And, first of all, I've really tried hitting this stuff. Yeah, I don't know. See, a lot of the secrets in this are somewhat indicated, like the misaligned texture here. Oh. Well then. I think I ended up finding this one maybe a little bit early. But yeah, the arrow secret. Not the arrow. Well, I think we all know what that means. 0 out of 10. Alright, so that's that, I guess. So, what else could there be? I don't think I really explored in here after hitting those switches. I definitely didn't find the red key. Now that's interesting. Because that kind of leads me to believe that there's even more that we missed. Just figured I'd try jumping up there. Turns out there was no point. So, good thing I didn't really do it. Alright, well we did the hump test on all the walls in the dining room, thus ensuring that it would be the least sanitary place in this entire building. Now, what about these? This one's unlikely, because there's not a whole lot of space behind it. Heard something. It was a lift noise. Huh. Alright. 'Twas very subtle, though. Okay, I just gotta see if I can... Whoops. If I can completely screw that up. Yep. No. Just wanted to see if I can jump onto that lip. Does not seem like it, though. I know this is probably going to be one of those things, because the secrets in this map have been fairly reasonable. So I'm probably going to hit IDDT and be like, well, that was stupid. I shouldn't have missed that. This is also one of those cases where the textures should have probably been unpegged. That would have made it look a little better, but oh well. It's one of those properties that weren't really particularly well understood back then, so, I mean, unpegged, what exactly does that mean? Unpegged from what? So that's one of those situations where just having visual editors just made things so much easier. Because if you wanted to kind of figure out how things would look, you would have to go into the game, which, considering most of us were using DOS, a single task OS, that was not really all that efficient. Check behind those, why not? So, yeah, I mean, it was just... Ooh, that's 20. Shit. But yeah, it's like basically the process was kind of export everything, start up the editor. Most editors did have a shortcut key that would automate that for you, but at the same time, in some cases, you were just kind of hoping everything didn't just spontaneously crash, as would sometimes happen. A lot of people had 486s, which weren't exactly... I mean, they were a lot better than 386s, but... I mean, when you consider that your average smartwatch can probably emulate an entire room full of 486s without breaking a sweat... Yeah, they weren't very powerful. So, it would take a couple seconds for your maps to get ready, or more than a couple seconds if they were particularly large. And then you would just have to kind of look at it and hope everything looked right. And if it didn't, then you would have to go back into the editor, tweak a bunch of stuff, and again, just retest and hope everything worked right. And I don't know. That's why you see a lot of just like little issues with some of these maps. Just after a while, I mean, you kind of start hopefully focusing on the gameplay and maybe... Oh, hello there. And a little bit less on... on the more intricate stuff. I was kind of hoping that would lead to a little bit more. Oh well. Is that... Oh, it does work from both sides. Neat. Alright, anyway. Okay, so that's that area that's just not shown on the map. Oh, well then. There's two that I missed right there. Oops. But yeah, I do need to make my video on what it was like to edit maps with Do. Because, yeah, I think it would be enlightening to some people. And not just like a little B-roll cutaway that I did like in the 30-year video. Although that was fun. And I was really surprised to see how much of my muscle memory remained. Now, one thing that is a little bit unfortunate is I tried using DCK, which is another editor. Oh, hello there. Another editor I used back in the day. And that one did not seem to play as nicely with DOSBox. So, I don't know. I didn't mess around with it too much, but... yeah. I want to try to get all the technical crap worked out. That way I can just go video by video and not have to worry too much about just getting DOSBox to play nice. Okay, so that was it's a bit of an odd secret that didn't really do much for me. It just brought me to a different section of the cave. Okay. So that opened up. I remember grabbing that one. There's two more secrets. Oh yeah, the red key. Oh, that was sneaky. So beyond that, there's two more secrets. Let me just scan this real quick. Because I'm only seeing the red key area right there in the little barracks. It's a happy little barracks. Unless there was just one of these doors that I just ended up doing a sector skip on. Which, I don't know, it's kind of easy to do when the sectors are that thin. Nothing worse than having a thin sector. Yeah. And there's always the possibility that it could be a deleted sector. As we found out What was that? Last week, I believe? Yeah, I guess there was only one week this year so far. Or I guess we're on our second one right now. Man, that's wild. And there we go. So what do we have in here? Rest of the enemies. Oh, there's that chain gun that I was missing out on, so we're going to use this for the rest of us. Some sort of demonic supply room, I suppose. I'll just go ahead and run along the ledge there like an absolute madman. Alright, perfect. So, we got that. Grab your bullets. Nice. And, yeah. I don't know, and this map seems like it was well tested, so it would seem odd to me if they went through, unless it was like a last minute thing, and just kind of missed the fact that you couldn't get 100% secrets. I did like this one. It's quite nice. Quite enjoyable. Oh, wait, there we are. There we are, right there. Found it. So what does that lead to? Definitely no kills. How did I... Oh. Oh. I think I pushed on the far wall, maybe? And not... Oh. Well, that's nice. Alright. Yeah, you know, this has been a good one. I've rather enjoyed this map. So let's go ahead and make our way to the exit. We'll take this little shortcut here. Still odd that kind of takes you into a secret area, but whatever. And keep on going. I still wish they would have saved the Baron encounter for this, although I guess they didn't have too many options, given this is Doom 1's bestiary. Yep, I broke it. There we go. That is still really cool. It's a shame this was probably made for, if only they had the Blaze doors available, that probably would have worked a little better, but those didn't become available to the general public until 1.666. Kind of thinking this map was made before then. So, let's go here. That was awesome. Man, oh man. I'm really happy with that one. So, I mean, very polished. Only a few minor issues. That one thing with the, that one wall that was kind of hidden with the vine texture, I'm not super crazy about that, but it could have been a lot worse. I know overall just a very well-polished map. Visuals, I mean, in terms of visuals, I get they were going for the marble theme, but it would have been nice to see maybe a little more variety, but in terms of gameplay, I can't really fault it. Outside of, like I said, the random viney wall, but there were a couple clues, I suppose, so I can't be overly harsh on that. But also love this intermission music. Damn! So yeah, I think for this one, I'm going to give this a 9.5 out of 10. Nice start to the new year so far. And yeah, I don't know. This is one that I could definitely get behind. Nothing too crazy in terms of difficulty, but you know, again, this was the 90s. But I'm gonna go ahead and leave you right there, right here. And well, as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy.